Do you guys know what time it is? It's adventure time! Okay, with that said, the real reason what we're going to now is like... You know that dungeon over here? That's the Ice Palace. And apparently a lot of people hate that palace for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but... Well, then again, one is confusing, and there's one puzzle near the end that's really off that they probably had to change in the Game Boy Advance version, which is why I played mostly. So first time I practiced through that, I was like, damn. But then I was like, oh. Then the game was like, yay. But anyways, with that aside, before I head to the palace, I want to go to the town again, so that I can get an item, which I really need. Well, more than likely 2 items, plus a piece of heart, because as of right now, I can only collect 1. I can collect more, but I'll collect them later when I head into the other dungeons, so that way I can save a lot more time. And plus the fact that I probably die a lot less. Probably the fact, well, I haven't got a single game over yet, because the fact that I always have fairies with me. I can always get red potions with me, but I don't trust them enough to the point to where I have to rely on them too much. But then again, I have like over 600 rupees. I need to spend like some of them like a frog. It's Slippy. Now, you need a tight smith to actually talk to this frog, and the thing is, you actually talk to the frog before you actually fight, Blind, I think that's the name, but the boss of the 4th dungeon, but I did that because I didn't want it to be cheap about the boss. But anyways, this is what the frog was referring to. Now I had to use the magic mirror to head back. And look! He's a dwarf! See what I mean? It's his partner. Yay! They're very happy. And now they can temper my sword perfectly. Now this is what I was talking about upgrading your sword. Apparently you can upgrade your master sword, which is... Well, in future games, it's pretty much the ultimate sword you're ever gonna get, other than the big Goron sword. Or in the giant knife. But apparently in this game, you can upgrade them at least twice, which is very weird. Yeah, please temper my sword. And yay, discount for saving your buddy. 10 rupees. Okay, now, technically in this part, you can actually go on the swordless run. I mean, look, the game thinks we have a sword. I don't know why, but Link's hand is green. You can even try to do a spin attack and nothing will happen. Nothing. But anyways, let's head back to the Dark World, because there's something I want to get while we're here. Plus actually, well, since you're actually meant to leave the screen, this screen alone, I may not go into the Dark World, I will not help, but anyways, what we need to do is hammer each one of them. Hopefully the cuckoos don't get out of the way, or the dark cuckoos, which is what they call them. Get out of the way! Don't let me whack-a-mole on you! Ah. The only thing that faces it, they'll become more likely to whack-a-mole. And look at that tree step, it now became a hole for whatever reason. Too bad I didn't see how it turns to one, but whatever. Look, piece of heart. Collect. Right now we got another full heart container. Right now I have like... I'm only 4 hearts missing to a complete container. Or at least complete health. But anyways, let's head back. Oh, not head back. But yeah, head back to the light world. So that way I can get my sword. My hot tempered master sword. Yay! It's now red. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm back and... Great, your sword is stronger. You can feel the shield power flowing through your body. Which is weird. But yeah, we got a more powerful sword than a master sword. Which is strange. It's still the master sword, but we just made it stronger for whatever reason. It's funny. Anyways, back to the Dark World. And get this chest. Because the key is locked inside this chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. Now, do you know that one guy who sits behind, the one guy who always sits next to the sign when you're heading to the second dungeon of the game? Yeah, you need to talk to him to open his chest for whatever reason. But there's a story to that. He was a former thief. And because of that, he can open, like... Well, in Resident Evil case, he is the master of unlocking. Yeah. The original Resident Evil quote. "'Cause you, Jill, the master of unlocking." Oh yeah, don't run when you're holding... Don't run or use the base shoes when you're trying to run, because otherwise, it won't work out well when your item or guest or escort person or thing. Well, in terms of person, it's just usually a female following you. But other than that, just don't run. Otherwise the item or person, or maybe more likely lady, will be following right behind. And now that I'm here, mirror. It's a man. Well, technically yes. And I propose it to tell. And look what we got here. It's the magic bottle. Okay, now since the next dungeon is technically over there, let's take a shortcut. And by shortcut I mean use a flute. And hopefully it won't get caught. There we go. Now then, let's head to 8. Ta-da! Okay, now let's keep going and going. And oh, I haven't even said this yet, but this video is gonna be another dungeon video. So yay for the viewer, and yay for me too, because it means less time to waste. Anyways, before I head on, I want to get a fairy because I got a new bottle. But probably in like 2 dungeons from now, I'm probably gonna get 2 of them, replace them for yeah, 2 of them replace for green potions because you're gonna need them a lot. Because magic is required in that dungeon, which is the Turtle's Rock. Oh look, portal. Anyways, that's how we get to the Ice Palace. Now let's go in. And I will be right back. And I am back. Anyways, over here this is the Ice Palace. What I want to do here is what we want to do here is take a fire rod. See his ice monster? Burn it. So we can get through. Yep. Also, ignore the background noises of complaining because that's my brother playing Modern Warfare. I don't know why he's still playing that game. He's actually still playing too when he has 3. He probably wants to rage less, but I'm not sure, but that game is really, really rage-inducing. And I accidentally pressed on switch again. Silly me. But anyways, I shall continue on. Now this part of here is like, I don't know why, but these penguins, I don't know why, but they just provide magic like candy. And the good thing they have a tempered sword because they're totally weak against it. Because you get it? Because they're ice types. I'm going to stop now making references. Anyways, I want to get out of the slippery ice and head on forward. And another switch, which we shall not even go to anywhere because over here is a dead end. But yeah, spin attack is really useful in this place. Although not that useful, but oh, and up there, that's just a trap. Let's go up there's the trap and yeah, hopefully I guess that there's just I'll send those out, or at least get rid of them by editing, which is probably gonna be a pain. I don't know why I did spin attack there, but anyway, switch. Yoink. Okay, now this part here is oh, anyways, you gotta use a bomb. Hopefully you have bombs by this part of the dungeon, because otherwise you'll be screwed. The late game is nice to provide you some bombs. Now, this part's also weird. Well, it's not weird, but what you have to do is use another bomb to plant on that switch so that we actually fall down. That's the only way to get through it. If you didn't have any bombs, and you're kind of screwed and have to force use the magic mirror. And look! The Sculptural Warrior! No, it's Staffels Warrior. Or in this case, the game just calls it Skeleton Knight. Which is the right description. It's quite literally a Skeleton Knight. However, we want to kill both of them, and these things deal a lot of damage. Speaking of taking damage, the dungeon item here is not actually required to beat the dungeon, but you really need it if you actually want to make this game a little easier, or at least take less damage. Remember those rings from the first Zelda game? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're not rings though; they're just mostly tunic upgrades, meaning you take less damage, which is really helpful because in the Dark World here, a lot of things take a lot more damage than what they used to do in the original game. I mean, Witch Drops give like a lot of damage, even when you touch them. The Witch Drops in the original Zelda game are like, well, they were saints. They were hard to deal with, much like the Dark Nuts, because the only way to get attack the Dark Nuts is by the sides and not on the front. Luckily though, when you have full health and have the sword beam, they're not that hard, but you need to be careful. You need to conserve your health. See what I mean by these green penguins just giving magic like candy? And watch out for this trap, it deals a lot of damage. Which apparently I didn't deal with it so well. Don't go here just yet. Up there's a dungeon item, or over there's a dungeon item. I don't have the big key yet, so... Oh, and over here's the trap. It's the only way to actually proceed. If you actually want to proceed, but... yeah. Let's fall. Basement floor. Well, yeah, this is one of the dungeons where you have to use a lot of magic. But mostly it's for, one, the boss, and two, the ice monsters. I don't know what they're called, but I'm just calling them the ice monsters because it works. It looks like something Mr. Freeze can create by himself. And I'm just gonna ignore those jellyfish for now. Now this part here, this is fun. Just dash. You're called temporarily invincible when you actually get hit, or hit a wall. Which is the fun part. So you don't have to worry too much. And over there is a key, but we can't open it. But I think over there is like just the way back. So look at the chest, and there's a key, but I don't want to open that key yet. So, not the rod, but the magic cape that helped me get through those spikes. Because you know, everyone take damage. This wall right here, it's fake. It's just cosmetic. Anyways, up I go to basement 2. I think up here is like another Skeleton Knight, which I need to deal with. Take that, Staffos. Don't have to deal with you anymore. If you somehow survive, which you don't. I'm staying away from you. I do not want to be turned into a bunny. Oh, and by the way, the hammer actually breaks pots. Yes, pots. This is gonna survive, isn't it? Yep, it survived. I want to pull that tongue. I think there's something happens when you actually pull a tongue. Yeah, I was right. Door. Hey look, I get the map. Finally I got the map. I don't know why the map just comes so late. But anyways, up I go. And let's not go down again. Anyways, over here is the big key. Yep, 3, 2, 1, big key. I can now move forward. And, oh, let's actually exit through here, because I think it's a lot easier. Because one, I actually get to go back. And well, I actually do need some health, but I can handle it. As long as I have magic, and I can see those cursed skull guys. I don't know what they're called, but as long as I see at least one of them, and I still have magic power, I still have the ability to turn them into fairies. This is what I mean. And since I have the big key, I might as well go here. And proceed on forward. And let's not get hit by that. Anyways, down I go. To the basement floor. Now there are 2 ice monsters that just come out to hunt you. I don't know about you, but I think they should be in the future Resident Evil game. Though I never actually played a single Resident Evil game. At least not one very much, but I like Resident Evil because of the story. Yeah, go figure. But anyways, down here's what I was talking about. Oh, here's the dungeon item, which is the blue tunic, or in this case, the blue mail. Though I don't know how to pronounce that during this time, so I'll just call it the blue mail. Yep, it's armor that is like, I don't know how much, but this is basically the equivalent to the oh yeah, the blue ring from the original Zelda game. We can go up, but I think over here's another key that I really want. And look, let's turn into a fairy so I can get more health. And now I'm full of magic again. Now I think over here is like there we go, switch. I want to go down so that I can get another key. Or maybe there's actually another key there, but I just missed it. Yeah, I'm gonna head back now. Well, I head back, but I'm not gonna bother looking for the key there. I'm not sure there's a key, but there isn't me. But anyways. Oh, there's the key I was looking for. And no ice monster to attack us. And ready for the sword beam, so useful. Even though it deals less damage than the regular sword. Oh man, magic. And ice monster. Fire rod. Easy as that. Don't surprise me like that, please. Anyways, with that key I should go proceed on forward to here. Which isn't that far from where we just went. But anyways, let me deal with the penguin so I can get some magic. Because right now I really need some magic. Even though I'm like half full. Now I'm just barely full. Anyways, I want to go over here. And look, I get to fall again. Yay. Anyways, we're back here and we can't fall down here yet. Because there's a switch we need to hit. And because of that, and this is where you need one of the keys to come in. And look, Skeleton Knight. Ow, don't hurt me like that. Well, at least the skeletons are not that hard to deal with, but anyways, down I go. I'm not gonna touch you. I do not want to lose any of my magic. Oh boy, the nice monster just came right out of the bot. Now, this room here, I think they changed. Well, not this room, but this room in the upcoming. Well, the room we just passed by, it was changed in the Game Boy Advance version. I think it was, but it should be changed from the Game Boy Advance version. But anyways, there's a trick to this. Oh no, I left the key behind. I knew I was missing something. Great, now I need to go back. Lovely me having to go back. Just to get a key that I missed. From this room. Oh, that wasn't so hard. I knew I was missing something. Anyway, switch. Hit. Give me some health, please. Health. There we go. Anyways, I should not skip this part, but yeah, this is how confusing the ice dungeon can actually get the ice palace, but it's not that hard. It can be a little confusing at times, but as long as you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be hit that hard. Much like the other dungeons of the game, which is why I do a practice run of each dungeon before I actually record it, so that way I know what I'm doing. And apparently the practice in this session just failed for me because I just missed one key. Lovely me. But then that's kind of like the story of my life. No, not really. It's not the story of my life, it's just something I keep having. Just random derpy moments. And speaking of derpy, which is gonna be totally off topic, in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, they actually named the derpy character Derpy. I'm sorry, but that's just funny. Now the fact that I have a key, I should go down and, hey look, let me turn you into a fairy. Let me turn you into a pretty fairy, so I can get your health. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. However, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. And don't turn me to a bunny, you just turned me to a bunny, didn't you? Anyways, this part right here has a tendency to do a lot of backtracking just to push one block down, just so that we can actually proceed on forward to the boss. Not proceed forward to the boss, but the floor before the boss. Don't bother going down yet, because I have to go around again just to push that one block. And damn it, I completely had a brain fart there. Not a brain fart, but I just forgotten that there's a switch over there. Stop hurting me, please. You know what? I'm gonna turn into a pretty fairy. Thank you. I needed that. I think there's one part of I think I'm forgetting telling you, but these issues here are really useful because like you haven't seen it already, but it helps you go straight without having to worry about slipping. Like here, where I'm so pro. See? So helpful. But now I should go like speedrun this part because I can. Because I really want to get over this dungeon already, because I'm already near done with it already. Ow. Don't hurt me, ice monster, please. There we go. Now I'm back here. Okay. Ow. But yeah, you take less damage now with the blue mail, which is really helpful. Again, it's not one of the required items to beat the game, but it'll be really helpful if actually somehow. Yeah, look, I'm back here. This was talking about the whole backtracking thing. You need to push that block down there, so that way you could actually proceed on forward. Like this. Get out of my way, I don't need your help. Now we're nearing the dungeon boss. See? The boss is just below. Anyways, going off in the map mode, which I stare at the map intensely, because I'm really confused with the map. Okay, I'm not. That's a bad joke there, and I forgive you. But anyways, what I want to do here is yeah. The good thing there's no skeleton knights here, because in this part here, you gotta push one of these sections back, hammer, grab, throw, fall. Now this is the boss dungeon, which is trapped in ice. You can either use a fire rod, or just be a cheap ass and use bombos, which I'm using right now. But it's really helpful. It's a lot less efficient than using. Well, it's a lot more efficient than using the. Yeah, it's a lot more efficient than using the fire rod alone. I think the bomb didn't work on the moth boss, but either way, I'm proceeding on forward. Now this boss just keeps running away, and you want to avoid the ice, just trying to fall. See how easy this boss is for a tempered sword? Look at all those hits it's hit. And now it's already gone. Did the epic thing again. Yay. But anyway, let's just save the 5th maiden. Let's see what she has to say. And what she actually says is actually rather interesting, but shh, let's listen. Or read, in my case. Hey look, I think she's wearing green. That was interesting. I was wondering if I forgot to mention that Game Boy Advance version, the maidens take a lot longer to talk to because their text just goes in, fades out, goes in, fades out. But yeah, I'm done. Well, we are done here with this ice dungeon. We only have 3 more hearts to collect. The next dungeon is all the way over there. Dungeon number 6. Which is in another swamp, believe it or not. I like that swamp over there, which wasn't much like a swamp, but this is a true swamp. But anyways, the next time I look at the passage, I had this dungeon number 6. So, see you guys then.